Every late night, the father forcefully puts a cup of water in the car, then makes his son drive up the mountain at the fastest speed possible, without spilling a single drop. But this tofu-delivering high school student doesn't know yet that this cup of water, 5 years later, will become his secret weapon to compete with professional racing teams. One day, a professional race car driver comes to get gas. He asks the boy if he lost to an AE86 last night with a tofu shop sign on it. Does he know who it was? A tofu delivery car actually easily beat a GTR. However, when everyone looks at the boy in unison, Mike doesn't even dare to lift his head. He never thought about racing with anyone. He was just trying to deliver the tofu quickly. At this moment, he doesn't want to get entangled with anyone. Mike's family runs a tofu shop. Every night he has to help his father with deliveries on Mount Akina. At dawn, there are no pedestrians, only race cars drifting around. Corners, Mount Akina's famous 5 consecutive hairpin turns, have blocked many racers' dreams. Only Mike, who's rushing to make deliveries, no matter how sharp the turn, never slows down. He's been running this route for 5 whole years. At first, he'd leave at 4 o'clock and return at 5:30. 2 years later, he'd get home at 4:30. And now a trip to Mount Akina takes less than 4.5 minutes. Even facing the most terrifying 5 consecutive hairpin turns, Mike completes them with one hand. All these years without a single accident. Until one time, Mike rushed home anxiously to use the bathroom and accidentally broke the tofu in the trunk, for which he got a beating. Since then, his father started putting water in his car and warned him not to spill a single drop. From that day on, Mike became even more sable around turns. It's just that in others' eyes, he's still a newbie who just got his license. That night, the tofu delivery time was pretty tight, so Mike just passed John's GTR directly. The moment the two cars crossed paths, John was completely shocked, just watching a Toyota Corolla easily beat his GTR. The next day, John finds the gas station and immediately challenges the owner here because many people say the gas station owner is the legendary Mount Akina racing god, and he himself firmly believes only the Mount Akina racing god could beat him, afraid of getting scolded by his father if the street racing is discovered. So Mike doesn't dare to admit it at all. But now everyone knows a tofu shop's AE86 beat the GTR. So who exactly was driving that night among everyone present? Only the gas station owner knows Mike's dad is actually the legendary Mount Akina racing god. Back then he gave up racing to marry his wife, but soon after, his wife left home, leaving him and Mike to depend on each other. The owner mistakenly thinks that the one who beat the GTR yesterday was Mike's dad, and goes to his house to confirm. Unexpectedly, when Mike's father finds out, not only does he not beat Mike, but he gives him the keys instead, telling him to go race. As the Mount Akina road is completely blocked off, John finally waits for that AE86. But what no one expected was, the moment the window rolls down, it's actually Mike